Diesel, are we going to do a TBR Napa? Yes. Yes. That's what we're going to do. Diesel's being a little bit shy today. He doesn't want to be in the video. Hey guys, it's Mallory, and today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up and my August TBR. And I'm at my parents' house right now, so I have none of these books with me, and a lot of them were from the library as well. So I found all of the books on my Kobo on the internet, and I'm going to just show you the covers that way. So I'm going to jump right into it. The first 5 books that I read this month were actually mangas, so I'll show you those first. First one being Volume 2 of Fruits Basket, Volume 3 of Fruits Basket, Volume 4 of Fruits Basket, Volume 5 of Fruits Basket, and Volume 6 of Fruits Basket. And these are all by Natsuki Takaya. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so that is just a guess. These are really cute, light, fun, quick reads. It takes like half hour to an hour to fly through one of them. They're based on the Chinese zodiac, and I just really, really love the characters. Like, I love every single one of the characters in these books. They're so fun, and I think there are 23 volumes in this series, so I really can't wait to get to the rest of them and see what happens. And I gave 5 out of 5 stars to all of those because I just enjoyed them so much. So then the next book that I read was actually a children's book, and I used to read these a lot when I was younger. And it is Encyclopedia Brown, Boy Detective by Donald J. Sobol. Basically, this is about a little boy. His father is a police officer, detective, and he tells Encyclopedia Brown what's going on, and basically he helps solve mysteries. They're like 5-page mysteries, and then at the end of the book it has how did he know, and it tells you how he solved the whole thing. Most of them are pretty simple now that I'm older, but back when I was younger I was like, I would have never thought of that. So these are really fun. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars just because it was just so enjoyable for me. The next book that I read was The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. This was really good. I really enjoyed the characters and the writing style and kind of the era that it was set in. It was really good and fun and creepy, I guess. I have never read The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells, I believe, which is what this book is based off of. So I would like to read that one in the future and kind of see the differences between the two. I ended up giving this one a 4 out of 5 stars, and I have a review of this one coming up soon. The next that I read was another manga, and this is a little bit of a blurry picture, but it was Vampire Night by Matsuri Hino. And this one is about 2 teenagers who are kind of the guardians, I guess, of their school. There's a day class and a night class, and the night class is all vampires, and the day class does not know. So basically the guardians try to keep the day class from finding out about the night class. So this one was really interesting, and I can't wait to actually get into this series a little bit more and see where it goes. So hopefully I'll be getting a few of those from the library next time that I go. And I gave that one a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book that I read was my absolute hands down favorite of the month, and that was Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. And if you have not read this series yet, you should. It is so amazing. I can't even begin to describe how much I love this series. And this cover, if you can see that, is just so amazing. I love the characters, I love the writing style, I love the whole world building. It's just so amazing. You guys should definitely check this one out. I ended up giving this one a 5 out of 5 stars easily. The next book that I read was a graphic novel, and this is again a blurry picture, but it is The 14th Dalai Lama by Tetsu Saiwai. These names are killing me. Like it says, this is just a manga biography of the 14th Dalai Lama, how he came into power, and I thought this was really good. I've never really read that many biographies, I guess, so it was kind of nice to just have it in manga form, and it was, I don't know, it made it a little bit more interesting for me. So I actually really enjoyed this one, learned quite a bit from it, which was good, and I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book that I read, if I can find the cover, and again another blurry picture, these kind of suck, but was The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett, and this is the first time that I've read Terry Pratchett. I do have a quick little review of this one up on my personal blog. I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did really like the characters, Rincewind being one of my favorites, and I really liked Death as a character. He was hilarious, and I also really liked the trunk, chest, whatever you want to call him, which is crazy how a writer could make me like a chest or a trunk as much as he did. Now with this one, the beginning picked up like super quick. It was a really strong beginning for me, but about 75% of the way through, I just wasn't really enjoying it as much. I was watching the 3rd season of Game of Thrones at the same time, which might be a little bit why my mind was kind of elsewhere. So I ended up giving it a 3.5, which, I don't know, maybe the next ones will be a little bit better for me. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to read them in order, but I would really like to read Equal Rights, which is about witches instead of wizards, which I really love witches, so maybe I'll try that one next. The next book that I read was Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard, and I actually really enjoyed this one. The story was kind of like, it almost picked up too quick, like things just kind of happened out of nowhere, which are like, I don't know, would that really happen that quickly? I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to describe, but overall I really liked the story and the characters, so I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. Next one that I read was More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. I haven't read the first one, this is the second one, but this was actually really funny. I laughed quite a bit. Even here on the front, this, I don't know if you can see that, but it says, "Do you have the girl with the dragon and the baboon?" And I laughed at that. Yeah, so I give this one a 4 out of 5 stars, and I really want to read the first one because I've heard it's a lot funnier. Next one that I read is Carnival of Souls by Melissa Marr, and now that I think about it, I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars after I finished it, but the more I think about it, the more I liked this one. Like, I don't know, while I was reading it, it was like, yeah, this is okay, like, this is alright, it's nothing special, but now I think I really enjoyed it. Like, I really liked the characters and the storyline, and I thought it was pretty original, and it's a good thing. Originality is a good thing. I don't know, is this going to be a series? Goodreads doesn't tell me if it is, but a lot of people say it is. I'm assuming because of the way the ending is. And if it is a series, does anyone know when the second one is coming out? Because I really want to find out what happens. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars, but I really think I should have bumped it up to 4.5 to 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. The next one that I read was actually a little bit of a letdown for me because everybody says how amazing it is and it's one of their favorite reads of this year, and I didn't like it that much. And it is The Archived by Victoria Schwab. I ended up giving this one a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know. I don't really know what troubles I had with this. It just kind of bugged me the whole time I was reading it. It just, I don't know. It wasn't very interesting to me. The world building was, I don't know. Everything was just kind of weird for me. But I'll probably continue with the series and kind of see how it picks up, and maybe I'll like it a little bit more then. Okay, so that is all of the books that I read in July. I kind of didn't think about this before I started making the video, but the book I'm currently reading is under my phone, which is being used to video me right now. So I'm currently reading The Palace of Curiosities by Rosie Garland. I showed this one in my July book haul a couple of days ago. So I'm currently reading that one, and I'm also currently reading Sacré Bleu by Christopher Moore. This is actually really funny, and I'm really enjoying this one so far. It's taken me a little while to read this. I'm probably about 30% of the way through. But I really like his writing, and his storytelling is really good. This is the first time I've read him. I don't know if I said that already, but I also own A Dirty Job by Christopher Moore. So I'm thinking I will pick that one up pretty soon if I end up really liking Sacré Bleu. Okay, so then August TBR. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books on my TBR. If I have as good of a month as I did last month, I might be able to add a few more onto there, but I do have one beast of a book on this list, so I guess we'll see how I get through. Pooh Bear, what are you doing? Okay, so the first one I was sent for a review, and it's actually, I'm going to be reading it on my phone, which is a little bit annoying, but it's The Prelude by Cassandra Lee, and I looked this one up before I made the video, and I just can't remember now what it's about. I think this girl and boy meet in a performing school. I'm gonna butcher it if I try, so I'm just gonna not. It seems interesting though. I think it's new adult, so that should be okay. The next one that I'm going to read is a sequel, and I read the first novel so long ago, and I absolutely adored it. Like, it was one of my favorite novels. And so I'm finally getting around to the second one, and it is Uncommon Criminals by Ali Carter. I cannot wait to read this one. I absolutely loved the first one, like, so much. There is a big gross mosquito flying around. Yeah, so I can't wait to get to this one. I'm so excited. The next one that I would like to read is The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. I still haven't watched the film. I really want to read this before I do, so I figured I should just finally get to it because everybody else has read this except for me. So then the next one that I chose is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and this is the beast that I was saying. It's a really huge book. This one is about wizards, I believe. I'm so bad at telling people what books are about. I just butcher it. So I don't even try. This one I'm pretty sure is about wizards, so we'll leave it at that. The next one I showed in my haul a few days ago as well, and it is Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Simple. I really can't wait to read this one. I've heard nothing but good things. And then the next two are The Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan and The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. These are the final two in the Percy Jackson series, and I don't know why I've put these off for so long. I can't wait to finish the series. I will be sad that it's over, but I would also really like to start his other series that he's started. So I'll be sad to part, but I'll be happy to start new things. So that is all for my TBR and wrap up. Yeah, that's about it. If you guys have read any of these books, let me know what you thought in the comments, or if you have any recommendations for me. Those are always appreciated. Let me know what you'll be reading this month or what you read last month, and hope you guys have a great month of reading, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!